From 1999 to 2025, we've had some awesome sets, but what are the best sets of each year? Let's find out. Start out the year that started it all, 1999. In 1999, there were 13 sets that came out, and a lot of the sets came from the Phantom Menace, but only one set was the best amongst the rest. And that set was number 7171-1, Mos Espa Pod Race, with 831 pieces, and it comes with 10 minifigures. I mean, think about it. You get Anakin's Pod Racer, along with Saboba's and Gascanos. Of course, comparing to what we have today, this doesn't stand a chance, but it was still pretty good for its time, even though the long tan Lego pieces in the middle look pretty bad. You do get some builds that you'll fly by seeing at the race, like some flags and platforms to put your minifigures on. You'll also get a pit droid for each pod racer. You'll get the homie R2, Padme, Anakin with long legs, Qui-Gon, Saboba, Gascano, and Jar Jar. Nowadays, LEGO would separate these in different sets to make more money, so it's cool to see that it wasn't always like that. For 2000, there were 23 sets that came out, and we had some good sets like the Millennium Falcon, the UCS TIE Interceptor, but they weren't really accurate. They lacked the wrong colors and or the design was off. But the one best set that still holds up today is set number 7155-1, Trade Federation AAT, which looks dope. It has printed pieces, which was awesome for LEGO to do back then. It has 148 pieces, and it came with 2 battle droids. And the droids aren't that special, but I mean, I'm glad we got some. The cannon is the right size for it, which the designers are having a hard time with it now. Doesn't make sense on that. It's not a huge set, and it's not too small. The thing that pops the most about the set is the prints. For 2000 build, this is really good, and it still holds up even today. Now for 2001, the set that I chose happens to be a UCS set. And that's either because there wasn't enough sets for that year, or the UCS set had a really good play function, characters, or it was just awesome. For this year, not a lot of sets came out. Like there were only 12 sets, and I don't think any of them were good enough to be considered the best for that year. But we do have a set that I think could be even played off that it came out this year because of how good it looks. Set number 10019-1 UCS Rebel Blockade Runner, aka Tanto 4. It has 1,746 pieces, and unfortunately, no minifigures. That's just not something that they started doing yet. But the set is so accurate and detailed, with the bridge, the turrets on top and underneath, escape pods, and the beautiful engines on the back. The white and hints of red around the ship looks really good, and it earned its spot for number 1 for 2001. Choosing for 2002 was tough with this 26 sets. I did choose a different set prior to this one, and I changed it last second because I wasn't sure. But I'm pretty confident with my decision for what's the best set. And I want you guys to see why it was tough. In the same year, we had the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer, the beautiful Naboo Starfighter with Chrome, which I almost chose, and the Jango Fett Slave 1. Really good sets, but I think set number 7163-1, Republic Gunship, takes the cake. It came out with 638 pieces and 8 minifigures. And I'm a huge Clone Wars fan, so that's probably what sealed the set as the best for me. It came with 4 Phase 1 clone troopers with the classic molds and black head, a droideka, 2 pearl colored super battle droids, which do break really easily nowadays, and the man, the myth, Jedi Bob. The build looks awesome. It definitely looks like a 2000s gunship, but I think it still holds up well. It's got the accurate green in the front, and little touches of orange all around, the beautiful red pieces and white. Definitely a classic that brings you back to the insanely hard level on the Complete Saga LEGO game of you just dying over and over. In 2003, we got 27 sets, and in this year, we got the most expensive set / minifigure of all time, Cloud City and Boba Fett, costing between $7,000 to $12,000, possibly even more for the set, and Boba being a couple thousand himself. Absolutely wild for a LEGO to cost that much, but if I had the money, I'd buy it too, so who am I to judge? But for that year, I didn't choose Cloud City. I chose a set that I think looks really good, has fun playability, good minifigures, and it doesn't cost $10,000. I chose set number 4483-1 AT-AT. This set has 1,052 pieces with 4 minifigures. Now the set build I think looks really good. The feet and legs aren't too big or small, and it's got a nice flow all around. It's got printed joints for the walker, the head or cockpit looks good, and the back opens up to reveal a Snowspeeder that has a simple and nice design. I would say the AT-AT has dark gray pieces that I don't think really needs it, and it should have kept to the lighter gray pieces. It has 2 snowtroopers, an AT-AT driver, and our yellowhead Luke Skywalker with his Snowspeeder outfit. 25 sets came out in 2004, and I do want to say that for each year, especially for these early 2000s, not actually 25 sets came out. Maybe a little over half actually did, and that's because LEGO put out a set and then released the same set again with a different box design or changed some pieces in that set. Anyway, we had some good sets too for that year, like the UCS Y-Wing Attack Starfighter, the TIE Fighter Collection, Rebel Snowspeeder, but I had to choose this set because they finally got the right look for it, and it is a classic. Set number 4504-1 Millennium Falcon, which came with 971 pieces and 5 minifigures, which are Han Solo, Princess Leia, C3PO, Chewie, and a Snowtrooper. Now this set, if I got as a kid, I would have played with it until all the pieces were gone. This set is definitely a kid's dream, being able to put Han and Chewie in the same cockpit. The top of the ship opens up to expose the interior for the figures to walk around in it. And the set comes with a snowtrooper and a gun to try to shoot down the Falcon. Comparing this Falcon to the original, you can see major improvement that they used to do with their sets, and I'm glad they did it with this one. Coming out in 2005 was 26 sets, the year of light up lightsabers, which were cool until the battery dies out. This set some people might disagree with me on because there are other really good sets. But the best set that I chose was set number 7283-1 Ultimate Space Battle, coming with 533 pieces and has 4 minifigures. What people should know about me is I love my space battles, and this set already won as soon as I saw it. This set has a lot of fun ability to it, and I mean, I don't even have to tell you about it. Like, look at it. You'd get 2 Jedi Starfighters, Obi-Wans and Anakins, a Tri-Fighter which looks pretty freaking cool, and 2 Vulture droids. The minifigures are of course Obi-Wan and Anakin from Revenge of the Sith, and 2 bus droids that don't really look that good, but it's a thought that counts. The Vulture droids look pretty simple but still good, but the Tri-Fighter looks awesome. I remember getting one of these as a kid, and I love that fighter. Obi-Wan's and Anakin Starfighters looked really nice, especially when you're picturing the opening scene to Revenge of the Sith. Beautiful set. For 2006, we only got 12 sets, which is pretty crazy. Nowadays, we get 45 to 60 sets a year. Can't imagine only getting a dozen sets, but even so, the sets were pretty awesome. A UCS Vader's TIE Advance, a Slave 1 Boba Fett version, a B-Wing, and an A-Wing. So a lot of good sets, and you guys might hate me for me choosing this one, but I think this is the best set. And it's designed very well, it holds up to even to today's standards. And that set is number 6210-1 Jabba's Sail Barge, with 747 pieces, and it comes with 8 minifigures, which are Slave Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, R2-D2, Boba Fett, Jabba the Hutt, Lando, and a Gamorrean guard. Besides the sail barge, it also comes with a Sarlacc pit and a desert skiff, which is a lot to come in a set. Nowadays, LEGO would separate them all and charge up the butt for them. The sail barge has a little interior that you could play under, choke out Jabba, or throw Han or Chewie in the prison. It's also got a top deck with the beautiful sails. All in all, definitely the best set for the year in my eyes. 17 sets were made in 2007, from a motorized walking AT-AT to a TIE crawler. What the f? And they were good. But the best set happens to be a UCS set. This set has to be no other than the UCS Millennium Falcon, set number 10179-1, and has 5,174 pieces. It comes with 5 minifigures: Han Solo, Chewie, Princess Leia, old Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, and it should have came with R2 and C3PO. Being able to fit Han and Chewie side by side in the cockpit is so nice. The ship is so well designed on the interior and exterior. You could take off the top panels showing the inside of the ship and recreate certain scenes from the movies. To have a really detailed set like this one, having play features too, is awesome and definitely deserving to be at the top. Alright, so for 2008, we had 23 sets to come out that year, and this was the year that got me into LEGO Star Wars. The best set to come out this year is set number 10188-1 UCS Death Star. It has 3,696 pieces and 25 minifigures. It also came with Vader's TIE Advance. The minifigures are a lot, so bear with me here for a minute. So we got an Assassin Droid, R2-D2, R2-Q5, C3PO, Chewie, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, Grand Moff Tarkin, Han Solo Stormtrooper, 2 Royal Guards, 2 Stormtroopers, 2 Imperial Troopers with black helmets, 2 Imperial Troopers with gray helmets, Interrogation Droid, Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper, Luke Skywalker Tatooine, Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi, Mouse Droid, Old Ben Kenobi, Princess Leia, and a Protocol Droid. Vader's TIE Advance looks not that bad. You can still fit him in the cockpit, and you can also store it and hang it on the rack in the Death Star. The Death Star is just the inside or interior of the Death Star, not the exterior. It is kind of hard to do both. I mean, we've seen what they've done for us in 2025 with the Death Slice, and it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, it's just for $1,000 is pretty wild. Anyways, for 2008, the Death Star looks really good, and I really enjoyed each room for it being different each time. The trash compactor, the shield generator, they all got their own designs, and it looks awesome. In 2009, we got 36 sets, which some say that this was the peak of LEGO Star Wars. We just didn't know it yet. And I agree with that statement so far. We got so many amazing sets for these next coming years. This was a very hard year for me to choose because I had so many of these sets as a kid that a lot of them were so nostalgic for me. But the one I chose is everyone's favorite, and it's definitely one that LEGO probably won't even ever make again. And that is set number 10195-1 Republic Dropship with AT-OT. A set with 1,726 pieces and 8 minifigures. These figures being 6 of the beautiful Phase 1 clone troopers and 2 of the clone trooper pilots. The AT-OT looked awesome, especially if it's filled with clone troopers. The dropship looks magnificent. Shout out to the designer for this beauty because 15 years later, this is still an awesome set. One of the highlights of this set is the wall panels on the side of the dropship, where you could put a sticker of your choice that they give you. You can decide what you want to show on the ship, giving it a little uniqueness to your build. It's pretty cool. For 2010, we had 31 sets, which, like I said, this was the High Republic era of LEGO. So many good sets, but I would be breaking the law if I didn't put this set as the best for 2010. And that set is number 10212-1 UCS Imperial Shuttle, with 2,482 pieces and 5 minifigures. These figures are Darth Vader, Stormtrooper, Imperial Pilot, Imperial Officer, and Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi. Man, this set is beautiful. I mean, there's no reason for LEGO to make this set again because there's nothing to change. This is Picasso's best work yet. The cockpit moves up to let you fit 4 minifigures in it. There's a lever behind the set to move the wings to land or take off position. The front guns could rotate back and forth, and it has you build 2 stands either to display it landed or in flight. And I'll tell you, both ways look awesome. The wings on this ship looks amazing, and I can't wait to get me one of these. In 2011, we got 31 sets. And it was a lot of cool sets that I was too broke and young to buy myself back then. But now that I'm dumb and I have a little money, this is the best set that I'd buy. Set number 7964-1 Republic Frigate. It has 1,008 pieces and it came with 5 minifigures. These figures are Commander Wolf, Clone Trooper 104th Battalion or Wolfpack, Eth Koth, Quinlan Voss, and then Yoda. The figures alone bring up the value of this set like crazy, especially the clones. In the set, you could put somebody in the cockpit and under it, which I believe is the escape pod. You could also put people on the side of the ship, which the panels on the sides move up, letting you be able to put people in, or the weapons to be put in there. This was a ship that I wanted as a kid, and even 15 years later, I still want this thing. It's so nice, and I love how bulky it is. If it was made nowadays, it would definitely be more accurate, but it would be a lot more smaller. And that's what I liked about this era of LEGO. Most of the sets were pretty big boys and, bigger pieces. To me, it was much more enjoyable back then. In 2012, LEGO made 42 sets. And oh man, these were the good years with the Sith Fury class Interceptor, Palpatine Arrest, and Pre-Vizsla Fighter. But did we think LEGO would make this one? Set number 9515-1, the Malevolence, with 1,070 pieces and 6 minifigures. The figures are Count Dooku, General Grievous, Padme Amidala, Anakin Skywalker, a battle droid, and a battle droid commander. And this set definitely needed Obi-Wan in it, but I'm still happy with the figures they gave because other people can make the argument that R2 and C-3PO should have been in it. But I'm okay with what they gave us. The ship has a handle for you to hold it up with. It's got the ion cannons on both sides, and it's got studs on the sides too to represent cannons. The bridge looks really well designed. This set being made was really cool. The ship was from such a beautiful Clone Wars arc from the beginning of the show, and it just brings back so many memories. It's 2013 and 40 sets came out, and only one could be the best, and I think we found our best. That is set number 10236-1 Ewok Village. Comes with 1,928 pieces and 17 minifigures. The minifigures are absolutely awesome, and we got R2, C-3PO, Chewie, Chief Chirpa Ewok, 2 indoor Rebel Commandos, Ewok Warrior, Han Solo, 2 Scout Troopers, 2 Stormtroopers, Low Gray Ewok, Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi, Princess Leia Indoor, Tibu Ewok, and Wicket Ewok. The Stormtroopers have the black mask print that surrounds their head and neck, which is an awesome print design because that is what truly it should be. That is truly accurate. The set comes with a speeder for the Scout Trooper, and it's pretty good. It also comes with a rock launcher for the Ewoks to use, but the main beauty is the Ewok Village. Nothing beats this. 17 minifigures, a speeder, and this village that has secret traps for the Stormtroopers. This is some Home Alone madness in Star Wars. The village looks really good. You can strap Han Solo to the campfire like in the movie. You can collide the speeder in between 2 logs, drop a net on Stormtroopers, or launch rocks at the enemy. I might be an adult now, but I'm a kid when I see this set. In 2014, there were 43 sets made, but the best set was set number 75059-1 UCS Sandcrawler, having 3,195 pieces with 15 minifigures, which are R1G4, R2A5, R2D2, R5D8, C3PO, Gonka Droid, 2 Jawas with straps, 2 Jawas with gold badge, Luke Skywalker, Owen Lars, treadmill droid, and mini treadmill droid, which I find kind of dumb having a mini version along with a normal figure size. I just don't understand that. The set comes with a small storage speeder to help move the droids and items around. The storage container can also be lifted up by a crane that's connected to the Sandcrawler. The Sandcrawler itself looks awesome with its dark brown and little bits of tan and orange around to give like a dirty vibe to it. The top of the crawler opens up, letting you put figures inside to do their task. The cockpit, you could put 3 of the Jawas inside, and also the Sandcrawler's wheels turn very smoothly. It looks pretty cool. It has a magnet crane on the side to pick up the droids. And then for 2014, this is definitely the best set. No question to it. For 2015, we got 66 sets. A good amount of these sets are miniature builds, which are cool, but I don't think they look that good. You do have a couple good sets, but you also have the best set, which happens to be set number 75060-1 UCS Slave 1, coming with 1,984 pieces and 4 minifigures, which are the Bespin Guard, Imperial Stormtrooper, Han Solo, and Boba Fett. Everything about this set I just love. Boba Fett is one of my favorite characters, and it is a fantastic minifigure with this pauldron. The iconic Slave 1 looks beautiful on display, and even landed in position too. The airlock on the ship opens up so you could put frozen Han Solo inside. And the cockpit with Boba is very detailed, giving him a lot of space. The cannons are a nice design, along with the engines in the back. I do wish they covered the back of the ship up a little bit more, especially being a UCS set, but my eyes are going to be on the front of the ship anyways. 2016 was rocking with 66 sets. Papa Pelts will be proud. And I would say we got some good sets, but we got some sets I didn't really care too much about. Then we got better. We made the best set, which is 75156-1 Krennic's Imperial Shuttle, coming in with 826 pieces, 6 minifigures, which are Bodhi Rook, Director Orson Krennic, 2 Imperial Death Troopers, K2SO droid, and POW. The minifigures look really good, and the Imperial Shuttle looks awesome with its long wings, and they do move up and down. The sides of the front of the ship move up or out to reveal the inside of the ship where Krennic is trying to fly it. The ship does have landing gear, but I would display this in the flight position with the wings down. The set looks awesome. In 2017, we got 64 sets, and for this year, I was going to choose a different set, and that was going to be the UCS Millennium Falcon, but version 2, the newest one that we still see today. But it's not that much of a difference, and it's just added characters and a little freshened up from the previous one, so I just didn't choose it. So I believe that the best set for 2017 is set number 75144-1 UCS Snowspeeder, with 1,695 pieces and 2 minifigures. The figures are the gunner, Will Scotian, and the pilot, Zev Seneska, with an awesome dark gray helmet. Man, this Snowspeeder looks so good. Imagine getting 2 UCS walkers, putting a couple of these speeders next to it, trying to cable the walker's legs. Maybe in the future I'll make a video of that, but that sounds pretty cool to have. A lot of money to it, but it sounds pretty cool. The Snowspeeder looks really detailed. The cockpit is made up of a couple of window pieces to make this long piece, and it fits really good. The long barrels of the cannons look amazing. In the back you have the engines and the cool tow cable gun that is used to wrap around the walker's legs. Underneath you do have a landing gear to hold up your ship as well. And this is just a real awesome design. 67 sets came out for 2018 with cool builds like the Imperial Landing Craft, Kessel Run Millennium Falcon, UCS Y-Wing. The best of them all is set number 75222-1 Betrayal at Cloud City, with 2,732 pieces and 20 minifigures, those being R2D2, 2 Bespin Guards, Boba Fett, C3PO, Chewie, 2 Cloud Car pilots, Darth Vader, 2 Han Solos, IG-88, 2 Stormtroopers, Lando Calrissian, Lobot, Luke Skywalker, 2 Princess Leias, and Ugnaught. Awesome and detailed minifigures. Looks really good. And this set is very detailed as well, coming with the landing pad for the Slave 1 to land on, with the Slave 1 looking really good too. Perfect size for the set. The set recreates some of the best scenes from Cloud City, that being the negotiations dinner with Vader, Luke discovering who his papa is. The set also comes with a red cloud car, which is designed really nice. For a Master Builder series, this is definitely one of the best ones, and it's definitely the best of 2018. We were given 57 sets for 2019, and I know I'll get hate for the set that I chose instead of choosing the UCS Imperial Star Destroyer, which is an awesome set, but I think something smaller was better. And the best set for me is the one that I thought we'd never see, and that is set number 75251-1, Darth Vader's Castle, with 1,030 pieces and 6 minifigures, which are Darth Vader and the Bacta tank, Darth Vader, 2 Royal Guards, Imperial Transport Pilot, and a mouse droid. The set comes with a miniature of Vader's TIE Interceptor, which looks alright. I mean, it's just a smaller version. Vader's Castle, on the other hand, is very cool with lava coming out of the front. The red window pieces gives it a darker vibe to it. In the castle, you do have different levels. The bottom level is for Vader's ship to be stored on. The second level is for Vader's Bacta tank. Third level is for Vader's meditation chamber. And on the top of the castle is a gunner to protect it. This is a pretty cool set for LEGO to build, and it looks awesome on display, so I'm glad they made it. 2020 was a crappy COVID time, but we had LEGO though to pass the time. 45 sets were released, and so was one of the best Master Builder series to ever come out. I give you the best set of 2020, set number 75290-1, Mos Eisley Cantina, coming with 3,090 pieces and 21 minifigures, which are R2-D2, 3 Bith musicians, C-3PO, Chewie, Dr. Cornelius Evazan, Garadun, Greedo, Han Solo, Rekik Kalfaz, Jawa, Cabe, Labria, Luke Skywalker, Moma Nadan, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ponda Baba, Sandtrooper Squad Leader, and Wooher. Now, if I got any of those names wrong, just correct me in the comments. The interior is spot on from what we see in the movies. The bar looks great, and the cantina has the different rooms for each of the characters to drink in. For Greedo to get shot first at, or for Ponda Baba to lose his arm to the old man. If you ever get the chance to get this set, you wouldn't regret it. Maybe your bank account will, but you won't. 37 sets came out during 2021, and this year was special to me because this was the year I wanted to get as many LEGO Star Wars sets as I can to build my collection again. So all of these sets, I remember buying and building them, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful time for me. The set that I think all of us could agree was the best amongst them all was set number 75313-1, UCS AT-AT, coming with 6,749 pieces and 9 minifigures, which are 2 AT-AT drivers, General Maximilian Veers, Luke Skywalker, 4 snowtroopers, and 1 snowtrooper commander. The figures look really nice, and the prints are very clean, very detailed. The AT-AT is magnificent. I mean, I want to fill one of these up with as many snowtroopers as I can, and as many speeders too. Maybe even give 2 of these AT-ATs and put the Snowspeeders around them, like what I said earlier. That would be awesome. That would be a really cool display. The AT-AT is very detailed and very accurate. The feet and the legs are just the right size to hold up the body of the walker. The sides of the body open up, showing the interior, and there's so much space to put snowtroopers in it. You're going to have Luke hanging from underneath of the body of the AT-AT to throw the detonator to blow it up. The head turns, and also there's a space for the pilot to be in there to control the walker. This set is definitely one of the top 10 sets ever made, and it's just perfect. 2022 had 41 sets, and it was another year of nothing but awesome builds. And I again had the opportunity to get almost all of these sets, especially the best set, set number 75331-1, UCS Razor Crest, coming with 6,171 pieces and 4 minifigures, which are Grogu, Quill, Din Djarin, or Mando, and then the Mithril. Mando has awesome prints, and the others are pretty good minifigures too. The Razor Crest is a massive ship to build, and I know this because I'm building it right now on my off time. It's very fun, and it's just time consuming at this point. The set looks amazing on the outside, but the best parts are on the inside of the ship. The cockpit is filled with printed pieces for the controls. It has a spot for his weapons and also Boba Fett's armor. The back door opens up and also the side doors too. It has spots for the Carbonite to freeze his bounties. The set is filled with awesome little things I didn't even go over yet, but you gotta buy it to find out because this thing is awesome and I recommend it. In 2023, we had 47 sets come out, and some were stupid and some were pretty cool. But the best set is set number 75352-1, Emperor's Throne Room Diorama, with 792 pieces and 3 minifigures, which are Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, and Luke Skywalker. The dioramas I'm a huge fan of, and this diorama is probably the best out of all of them so far. The iconic scene of the Chosen One fulfilling his prophecy is truly awesome to recreate in LEGO. The Emperor's throne room looks so good. His chair, the window, the steps leading up to them are designed very smoothly and nice. The printed plaque up on the base reads, "I am a Jedi, like my father before me." Probably the best line to put there. And the only problem I would say about this set is the Emperor's eyes. He has none. But everything else, perfect. 48 sets came out in 2024, but the best set going to be set number 75397-1 UCS Jabba Sail Barge with 3,901 pieces and 11 minifigures, which are R2-D2, Bib Fortuna, C-3PO, Gamorrean Guard, Jabba the Hutt, Kithaba, Max Rebo, Princess Leia Slave, Salacious B. Crumb, Vizsla, and Woof. The minifigures are pretty good with decent prints. The sail barge, though, is a 10 out of 10. The beautiful brown with a hint of darker brown around the barge looks fantastic. The sails look awesome, and they're perfect, too. On the top deck, you do have the gun that Leia uses to shoot at the barge. The sides of the barge come down, showing the interior that looks fantastic. It's got a kitchen to feed Fat Jabba. It's got the control center to fly the barge. A little present in the back, a spot for Jabba as he's holding onto Leia. And lastly, a spot for my boy Max Rebo to play some killer beats. The set looks awesome, and it deserves to be the best for sure. In 2025, we had 48 sets, and it was such an interesting year with crappy sets for insane prices. But I've come to give you the best set ever, ladies and gentlemen. I give you the Tiny Tank. Oh, my bad, wrong video. I'm working on the most garbage sets ever made. Let's get that out of there and put this beautiful guy in here. Oh yeah. Set number 75409-1 UCS Jango Fett Slave 1. No, not Fire Spray class starship. Disney being silly with these names. The set came with 2,960 pieces and 2 minifigures, which are Jango Fett and Trash Fett. Oh, sorry. Young Boba Fett. No, honestly, Boba Fett is just sad, and yeah, I'm not going to get into it right here. But this set is the best because of Jango and the ship itself. Boba can get out of here. The Slave 1 is a beaut. The cockpit has to be one of my favorite parts of the ship. When you look at the set, that's what my eyes go to, especially when the figures are in there. The blue and green with a hint of yellow just look fantastic. The designer of the ship did such an amazing job. I hope he got a raise. The guns, the seismic charge, even the engines in the back are designed so good. Pairing this set next to the Boba Fett Slave 1 is definitely a neck breaker, and I can't wait to get both of them for that reason. Alright, well there you have it. Each best set of each year from 1999 to 2025. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think are the best sets. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Also, let me know what type of videos you guys want to see in the future. Lastly, check out my podcast where I do some self-help for anybody who needs it, and also check out my brother's personal fitness training. Both will be linked in the description. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care, guys.